Morning, everybody. It must be crushingly early for some of you. I kind of just guessed, looking at some of the squinting expressions on your faces, that sitting up this early in the morning and creeping out into the sun on a Sunday morning is not something we regularly do. Look, I just wanted to come here, and it's great to be in the summer sunshine on a Sunday morning in this park, to really urge you to get stuck in, to get engaged, to get involved in an election which is your election as much as anybody else's. It's your future, it's your country. Shape it, shape it, shape it so that your hopes, your aspirations, the kind of country you want to live in is shaped by you. Don't let any politician from the old parties tell you that your vote doesn't count. Don't let any politician from the old parties say that your vote is wasted. Don't let any politician from the old parties say that the way things have always been is just the way things always have to be. Don't let them tell you that. The opportunity is immense this time. The cross you put on the ballot paper might be small, but the opportunity is big. If we do something differently for once, and I think it's only a start, it's only a beginning, there's a long way to go in the campaign. But a growing number of people are starting to hope, starting to believe, a little door is open, that maybe this time we can do things differently. Look at what we could achieve. Fairness, hardwired into British society once and for all. Fairness in the tax system, so that when you work, you don't pay a penny of income tax on the first £10,000 you earn. Paid for by closing the grotesque loopholes at the top of the tax system that only benefit people who can pay an army of lawyers and accountants to help them getting out of paying tax in the first place. A fair Britain where, wherever you're born, whatever the circumstances of your birth, you can live out your dreams, you can live out your potential. You can fulfill your talents, you can pursue your dreams. We have a plan to radically reform our schools, more one-to-one tuition, smaller class sizes, so every child from the earliest age gets that fair head start in life they deserve. And the economy, the old politics messed up our economy, and you have paid the price. It was the old politics that allowed greedy bankers to gorge themselves on bonuses, so that now we're all having to pay £1 trillion to bail them out, and you're paying the cost. 1 in 5 young people now, between the ages of 18 and 24, are without work. You'll know this either yourselves or you've got friends. At exactly the moment in your life when you're supposed to be most optimistic about your future, when you can start taking those first steps in adult life with a sense of confidence and optimism, and instead thousands upon thousands of young people are feeling let down and are feeling abandoned, sending out hundreds of CVs and getting no replies, waiting at home just to go to the Job Centre Plus for the interview every 2 weeks. You don't deserve that. It wasn't your fault. It was the bankers' fault, and it was the old parties which allowed them to get away with it. Never again. Only with new politics can we make sure that we build an economy where we learn to build things again, not just bet on things on computer screens in the city of London. And finally, a clean, decent, open politics. The old parties are defending the indefensible. A system where Gordon Brown has been Prime Minister, and yet only 22% of people who are eligible to vote voted for him. What kind of mandate is that? The Conservatives say we can't do anything different, that there's somehow a birthright for the two old parties, the Labour and the Conservative parties, to play pass the parcel with your government. It's your government, it's not theirs. It's not theirs to take turns governing this country as if the country is their plaything on a tiny fraction of the vote. A Westminster establishment hollowed out by big money. We supported a deal to clean up party funding once and for all. Guess what the old parties do? Labour blocked it because they wanted to protect their trade union paymasters. The Conservatives blocked it because they wanted to protect their paymaster from his offshore haven in Belize. We put forward a proposal to clean up lobbying in Westminster once and for all. The two old parties blocked it. We put forward the very idea which they now say they support, which is to give you the right to sack your MP if your MP has shown to be corrupt. It's a great big con. The two old parties have worked out that they've got to talk the talk of new politics, but when it comes to actually doing, acting, introducing the reforms which would clean up politics, they fail every step of the time. So the opportunity is immense. Take the opportunity. Get stuck in. Take charge of your future. Take charge of your country. Register to vote. You've got 50 hours or so before the deadline closes. This is become a sort of walking advertisement for local councils up and down the country. Get on the website. It's really easy. Just click on, print off, sign it, send it tomorrow morning to your councillors. Don't do it tomorrow morning. On Tuesday, walk to your local council. It doesn't take too long, and it's a small sacrifice. It's a small investment of time for a great privilege and for a great right, which is your right to shape the country you want. Ask yourself what kind of Britain you want to live in, and then get stuck in and shape it for yourselves. Thank you very, very much.